Hey guys, it's B and welcome to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to talk about books that I read this quarantine. Again, this is gonna be my straight English vlog. So I hope you enjoy this video. So as we all know, we've all been in lockdown since March this year, and I figured that I wanted to go back to something that I love doing, which is reading. And since my to be read list is piling up because there are lots of books that are going to be released and that have been released throughout the years, which I stopped reading because school and some things in life. So one day I was scrolling through my social media feeds, and then I came across this article which said that the selection series would be a film soon. So I decided to pick up the book and reread. So I'm starting it off with the selection series. I finished all the books, but this is the only book that I read from the series from this quarantine. I've read all the books way back in high school, but I wanted to reread this book because it would turn out to a movie soon. So I wanted to reread and get back all the feels from this book. So when I watched the movie, I wouldn't miss out on some parts from the book, so I could relate to the flow of the story and compare it to the book. Next is my ultimate fave trilogy of all time, which is The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare, The Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess. So I reread this trilogy, and this is the longest time that I couldn't recover because until now it resurfaced emotions from way back that I felt so much pain again, and the memories of reading this book was so fun to remember that I remember not reading another book because I couldn't recover from the last book. So I just leave some sticky notes on all the memorable parts so that when I get back to them, like I would remember, oh, this was the part where I was an emotional wreck because of Will Herondale and Jem Carstairs and Tessa Gray, best couples of all time. And I'll try to make a separate video about this trilogy because this video isn't about that, and I could talk all day about these characters, but this video isn't for that one. So I'll see you in the next video for that content. Will Herondale for life. Swoon over Will Herondale. Next is a series which I read through ebooks because I don't have the physical copies of these books since it's quarantine. We can't go out. Another book that I've been newly introduced to, which is the A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I didn't know what world I was going into, but I've been introduced in the world of Fae. That was a new world for me to discover, and I really loved the story, and I had to read so much chapters that I wanted to know more throughout the story. And that all leads to the second book, which is the A Court of Mist and Fury. And this is the best book of the series that I've read. And now I've finished it, and it was so nice. I'm currently reading the third book, which is the A Court of Wings and Ruin. And so I'll try to make a video of the ACOTAR series once I've finished reading all the books. And the last book is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. And I enjoy this book, although it's the first book of another trilogy, which I haven't yet read. So I'm still gonna go through the next two books. And I was really amazed that I forgot Holly and Cassandra are best friends, that I fangirled when I read a dedication page, which is for Cassandra Clare, who was finally lured into fairyland. Yeah, so I forgot that they're best friends. So they both shared some fairy stories that led to some parts in the Shadowhunter world and here in the Folk of the Air trilogy, which I'm new to, but I'm getting into the stories. So I know this isn't a lot compared to some book readers who have read so much more than me through this quarantine. Like, you guys are so amazing that you are able to read so much books in such little time that I wish I could do. but I'm still trying to catch up on some other books on my bookshelves that I physically have. So those are the books that I wanted to share to you, which I've read this quarantine, and I'm still in the process of discovering more books and more genres and more book characters and more adventures. And so that's it for the books that I've read this quarantine. And comment down below if you've read those books and what are your opinions on those books. Do you love them or do you not like them? So I want to know if you enjoyed those books and those stories as much as I did. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Bookstagram and Book Twitter. And I can't wait to connect with you to talk about our favorite books and book characters. And let's be friends wherever you are. So don't forget to stay safe and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!